the year off as vacation. So you have Ashley and I, and joining us today is Jay. If you haven't met Jay, he's our fabulous on the guitar. If you go to
praise to the Lord above all things, so wondrously reigning, sheltering you under his wings and so gently sustaining. Have you not seen all that is needful has been sent by his gracious ordaining? Praise to the Lord who will prosper your work and defend you. Surely his goodness and mercy shall daily attend you. Ponder anew what the Almighty can do, if with his love he befriends you. Joyful, joyful, we adore thee, God of glory, Lord of love. Hearts unfold like flowers before thee, opening to the sun above. Joyful, joyful, we adore thee, God of glory, Lord of love. Hearts unfold like flowers before thee, opening to the sun above. Praise to the Lord, oh let all that is in me adore him. All that has life and breath come now with praises before him. Let the Amen sound from his people again, gladly forever adoring.
You may be seated. As we enter into our time of prayer, we always begin with prayers of thanksgiving. Those of you joining us online can type your thanksgivings into the chat box now. And if you have a private prayer request, you can hit the prayer request button to chat with someone one-on-one. If you would like to share your prayers with the congregation, you can also type those into the chat box now. So what are you all thankful for this morning? This morning, I'm thankful that we get to listen to Julie share some wisdom this morning before she transitions to her new job in the next couple weeks. So let's sing our praises while we continue to share our thanksgivings.
The Christian friends rejoice with heart and soul and voice. Now ye need not fear whose news Jesus Christ was born to save. Calls you one and calls you all to gain his everlasting home. Christ was born to save. Christ was born to save.
So from in the room this morning, Phil and Linda White, Happy New Year blessings. A wonderful Christmas with family, that's from Mary Berlin. My brother's successful open heart surgery and his being out of the hospital. Wow, that was fast for open heart surgery. That's from Jim and Judy. My health, church family, and friends from Karen Carr. A new start from Betty Dorcas. Hearing birds chirping this morning. That's from Dave and Diane Webb. The end of 2022. That sounds like a loaded card. That's from Deline. In the chat box, Carol Culberson, I'm thankful for all those who are working to make Sylvania First a welcoming church home. Sandy said, thanks, that worked. We've been having some technical issues this morning. And so everyone's chatting, how you got to refresh this and you got. So I'm thankful for technology and for Jamie who's back there making things work and for everybody who's with us online who is patient when we're trying to sort these things out. Ashley.
We know that as we come together and worship, there are things that we carry that weigh on our hearts. And this morning, if you're online, you can begin to type the prayers of your heart into the chat box now. But as a church, I would like to ask you to pray for the family of Jim Herman, who passed away last week. Jane Butler's father, Tom McElroy, who's in hospice care. And Karen Carr's son, Michael, as he works through some mental health concerns in the hospital. So let's sing as we continue to gather our prayers.
Star child, earth child, go between of God, love child, Christ child, heaven's lightning rod. This year, let the day arrive when Christmas comes for everyone alive.
So from in the room, my friend's son Garrett in the hospital since November 19th. That's from Jim and Judy. Lifting up Jim Herman's family, and Carol and Sarah are with us this morning, so it's good to have them in worship. My son, Michael Ragusa, currently in Flower Hospital. That's from Karen Carr. Our church growth from Betty Dorcas. Loved ones who have medical issues, loss of lives in 2022. That's from Dave and Diane Webb. All those that lost their lives and those that were injured during the extreme weather last week. That's from Delene Porter. Our daughter-in-law's health concerns from Tom and Nancy Grover. Aunt Esther, who has COVID, that's Linda Johnson's aunt. And then Sherry Holdridge has a coworker who's starting chemo this week, so we lift them up. Ken and Becky